the best
piece of fitness advice
that I've ever been given.
It's gonna take ages.
You guys are gonna hate me so bad for this one.
Bet no one said that. I mean, it's super cliche, but...
Hello, I'm here at the Gymshark Live London event, and we're gonna ask every single athlete for their best fitness advice. Let's go. What's the best piece of fitness advice you've ever been given?
Best piece of fitness advice? You know what I didn't? I didn't used to train like tempo, and CBum actually was, when I trained with him, he told me more about tempo. So like slower on the way down, hold it, and then like explode up, depending on like what tempo you're doing. But that was good advice.
Amazing.
Yes.
Love it. That's very sweet.
Any other questions?
No.
What's your best piece of advice that you've gotten?
That I've gotten for me?
Yeah.
Or from today?
Either or.
Either today.
That's not an easy question at all.
Okay,
I hate picking the best of
I lied.
anything. I would say just trust your instincts. Learn to trust yourself more. Rather than trying to do the right thing, just try and trust yourself and learn for yourself what the right thing is for you, rather than trying to impede other people's opinions and decisions on what you think you should do for your life. And understanding that inevitably you will make mistakes, so just make the decision, learn what's most important to you and how to adapt accordingly. And ultimately, once you learn how to listen and trust your gut, life becomes a lot easier. That's what I got. Yeah.
Thank you. Awesome. That was very similar to mine, actually.
Yeah.
People were telling me not to start the gym when I started my fitness journey, and it was so hard to like push back against that and actually do what I knew was going to be beneficial. So
Yeah.
appreciate
It's funny,
it.
the thing that you need is a thing, like you need the confidence to not listen to those people, but to get the confidence you need to do,
you need to do
the not listening thing.
Yeah.
So it's like,
It's
at
so
one point you
hard.
just got to do it.
Oh, that I've ever been given? Fitness advice? Let me think about it. My personal younger self, I would probably say to eat more, for sure, and take more rest days. My personal younger self, yeah.
Mine too.
Okay, hell yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's a big one for a lot of people because they think that more is better. I was definitely one of those people too.
Yeah.
So it's hard to balance.
Would you give your younger self any other advice?
A whole lot.
Slow down, because like I've trained like Mike Isertel, he's like a science-based guy, and like Jeff Nippard, and they're always like, dude, slow down. I feel like when I work out, I kind of, if I'm like anxious or have a little bit of anxiety, I kind of like rush things.
Yeah.
I'm also like a very energetic person, so I kind of like just want to move quick. Yeah. And I feel that I will rush my sets and rush my reps and rush my workout.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like taking that extra, time on the rep or the sets and just trying to like chill and like allow myself to actually do the reps and not just be like 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, good, and like move on.
Feel
So,
the movement.
calm down, chill out, and hit it slow.
That I've ever been given, it was probably something very just simple and direct that I've heard at the beginning of my fitness journey, and many people hear all the time, which is basically like something like slow and steady, like wins the race, like don't rush the process, something like that. As generic and plain as it sounds, like I think it's probably the best advice that I could think of that I've heard.
The best piece of fitness advice. Oh my gosh. Are we speaking about like fitness specifics
It
or
can
more
be
like mental?
Anything to do with it, like mental, physical, whatever would have helped your younger self most.
I think whenever you're training in the gym, always train for that last rep, because that's where the true strength will come out. That's when you're going to see the most results, and then you're going to be able to apply that pain into your day-to-day life. And so I think whenever I've been going through my fitness journey, it's like going into the gym and giving it my all, not just whenever you get to the gym, that's already you showing up, but make sure you give it 100% every single time. And I think that's going to be able to translate into mental health as well. And so I think being able to love this journey for the physical aspect, but also the mental as well.
Amazing. What is the best piece of fitness advice you've ever been given?
Let me ask actually my coach. What's the best piece of fitness advice you've ever given?
You're passing the question on.
I don't know. Yeah, it's a serious question. Okay. Okay, I got my answer.
I love that.
Yeah, train closer to failure, and be honest with yourself on how hard you're really pushing for trying to grow.
And what would be the piece of advice that you'd give your younger self if you were just starting out?
Don't get too hung up on the nitty-gritty and perfection. Just keep showing up, and you'll progress over time.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Best piece of fitness advice I've ever been given.
guess that strength isn't linear, and there's a lot of different components and variables that go into strength training, especially as a power lifter. You're going to have good days where you feel super strong, and you're going to have bad days, especially as a woman with your menstrual cycle and everything. Your strength is constantly changing. It depends on sleep, it depends on food, it depends on like if you're traveling and stuff. Like for instance, when I deadlifted yesterday, I failed that, but I wasn't controlling all the variables. So my old powerlifting coach told me that you have to be kind to yourself, because if your variables aren't all together, then you might not be as strong as you are on a day that they are. Thank you.
I feel like my answer kind of bounces off of that. I was just gonna say that, like, maybe it's not advice that I've been told, but something that I've learned is always to be kind to yourself throughout the journey. At the beginning of my fitness journey, I was really, really hard on myself, and I'd constantly compare myself to others, especially other girls that I saw online who were maybe like 5'2" or just like completely different genetics. And I always like got down on myself, because in my head I was like, why don't I look like them? And why are they making so much more progress than me in the same amount of time? And I was just being horrible to myself. And I feel like it's just, you just have to be kind to yourself throughout the journey. Trust the process. Your journey is going to be so different than anyone else's journey. And yeah.
The best piece of fitness advice I've ever been given. So this is from someone who, like, I wouldn't base my entire life's advice off. So it's from Rich Piana. And I think there's a value in, because I mean, imagine like someone like a Kanye. Like he's probably pretty crazy, but in the scope of like music and entertainment, he's like super good. He probably knows what he's talking about. So I think the same thing about Rich. Like he was kind of a wild dude, but when it came to the working out, like I was watching him when I was a beginner, and his whole thing was like, it's not about any sort of specific training or whatever. His whole thing was just, the more you put in, the more you get out.
For sure.
Right? The more training you do, the more consistent you are, the more meals you're eating, the more cardio you do. It's just always going to result in better results later. And I feel it, like, I really resonated with it now, because there's a large percentage of guys posting where they're basically saying, well, actually less is more.
Yeah.
But, you know, there's a difference between someone like Mike Mentzer saying to do a super intense set so hard that you only need two, versus somebody who just, they don't even like to train.
Yeah, exactly.
So they would rather do something.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to get the bare minimum training.
Yeah.
Because it's, I don't really like the gym. No one does like, the more everything training wise that you can actually put in,
Yeah, for sure.
I think the more you're going to get out.
Yeah, 100%. And would you give that, or is there a different piece of advice you'd give your younger self? Like if you're restarting and first time in the gym, or
So
similar thing?
I get a little, because it depends. Because if you gave your past self any different advice, you wouldn't be your current self now.
Absolutely.
You'd be a totally different person. But I think the only thing I could definitely say was, if I could go back in time to each specific moment that I like pulled my chest or like tore my hamstring.
Yeah.
Like every time that I hurt myself, if I could go back and like just say, don't do 4 plates.
Yeah.
You do it tomorrow, don't do it today. That would be good.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Absolutely. Amazing. Well, thank you so much.
Oh, that's sweet.
Literally stop. I know it's easier said than done, but don't listen to what other people have to say. Don't feed into the negative energy. Like, if it makes you happy, if it fulfills you, do it and chase after your dreams, because I feel like one of the hardest things in any space is just like listening to criticism, or like not criticism, it can be positive, but like negative, haters, all that kind of stuff. And just like F what people think, do you, if it makes you happy, if you're not hurting anyone else doing it, like,
Amazing.
do you, yeah.
Oh, I've ever been given? Yeah. Well, actually, everyone gets given this, right? And it's going to sound so normal, but I would have been told to not get injured at some point. I don't know who by or whatever. But matter of fact, I got injured, and looking back, that was the best advice I ever got given, because I should have listened to it, because right now I can't train anywhere near what I want to, and yeah, don't get injured. Yeah. But no one said that.
No one said that yet.
For me, the number one will be to really, really eat to eat a lot, because as women we really think that we need to eat low calories and stuff like that, but we really need high protein and high carbs as well, because if you want to build muscle, or if you want to be fit in general, or even when you want to lose fat, you have to eat, and of course going at the gym and control of course your calories, but you really need to eat carbs. Eat carbs, girls.
You can do it in French if you like.
Oh, you really?
You can go for it. Yeah.
C'est en français. La chose la plus importante pour faire du sport et continuer à faire du sport, c'est vraiment de faire un sport qui te plaît et pas forcément te cantonner à la mode sportive du moment. Vraiment faire un sport qui te plaît, que ça soit de la natation, que ça soit du running, que ça soit du vélo, tout ce que tu veux, mais prendre du plaisir.
Fitness advice. Oh my god, you guys are gonna hate me so bad for this one, but like I genuinely like this, I live by this. So like my friend Esther, I don't know if you guys know her, she's another creator for the girls, but like she always talks about like, oh my god, you're gonna hate me for this because it's so fucking boring, it's so basic, but like literally as soon as I started like increasing my steps, I swear to fucking God, please don't hate me for that. As soon as I increased my steps, that's when I saw the best results. Because you cannot say that you were active because you work out 5, 6, 7 days of a fucking week, but then you're sitting at home or sitting at a laptop and not moving for the rest of the day. Okay, those two kind of don't work. So it's not only are you working out and getting to the gym and eating, your foods and your high protein, being, eating your nutrients, but it's also having high activity levels. So, here we go. Clock it.
Let's go.
Clock it.
That I've ever been given. Wow. When you think you're done, you have 3 more reps.
Nice. Always 3 more.
At least. I think the idea is that a lot of people just stop early, and that people don't really push past that like very uncomfortable that number.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, I hit 10. That must be like really good. No, you probably have more, and that you should push for more.
It's gonna be hard, right?
It's gotta be hard. If it ain't hard, it ain't working. Second answer to that question would be, if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. So like, if you're struggling to hit a PR or lose weight, gain weight, if it was easy to reach what your goal is supposed to be, everyone would have done it. And that's not the truth. So
Epic.
that's it. That's it.
Thank you.
That I've ever been given.
Yeah.
You truly are stronger than you think, and I was stronger than I thought. So just believing in myself and knowing that I can quite literally do anything that I put my mind to.
It's just the bar.
It's literally just the bar. That mentality has completely changed my life, and it's something that I came up with. And to this day, people tell me like, you don't know your potential, and I always tell people, don't limit yourself, and to say it's just the bar, because you can really do anything. Your mind is so much stronger than your body. As soon as your mind, you're like, I can't do this, you're not gonna be able to do it. So knowing that you can and you will has completely changed the game for me. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
I think to just start, I feel like a lot of people overcomplicate fitness and the gym, and the sooner you start, the sooner you learn how to just go about your fitness journey, and you get better by that.
Classic gym run.
Sorry, man. That's bad timing. Just cut that bit.
Keep it. So what is the best piece of fitness advice you've ever been given?
Damn, that's like, I need to come back to you with a response after like a week. Because I just spoke to we're in a room with Phil Heath, Chris Bumstead, a lot. Like, they've told me a lot of good advice.
Well, if you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would you give?
Start early, just fucking go earlier. So always holding back, for what fucking reason? So you're gonna grow old like everyone else, and someone else is gonna be wiping your ass for you in a care home anyway when you get to 85 years old. You're against the clock as soon as you're born, apparently, according to these older guys. You're already cooked. You're already losing time. So just go. Like, what are you waiting for? That, when they were saying that kind of stuff, I was thinking, shit, I have been holding back for a minute, thinking, maybe I'm too young to start bodybuilding. I'm not ready. I don't feel like I'm ready to go into WrestleMania and like do WWE. I need to work on who I am and figure out my own character first. It's like, what's the point? So you get to 25 years old. You could have been that 15-year-old prodigy, the youngest to ever do something, but you're too busy. I'd probably making the same fucking thing. But that's what Phil told me, and that made a lot of sense to me. So that's probably my answer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is a great question. What is the best piece of fitness advice I've ever been given? I would say take time to learn about yourself, your body, and your needs, because each individual person is very different, and what works for someone might not necessarily work for you, and that's completely okay. But be okay taking time and figuring out what it is that works best for you, and don't try to rush the process, because the process is honestly the coolest part. And as long as it takes sometimes, like it took me so long to figure out what works best with my body in terms of nutrition, dieting, training, but I was able to become like the lab rat almost, in a sense, where I tried every single training style underneath the sun. I tried every single diet underneath the sun, and I learned so much throughout the process. It took a long time, yeah, but it was very fun experiencing everything and, like, I don't know, conducting like a real life science experiment on myself, right? So taking as much time to figure out my own individual needs and not comparing that to what someone else needs is, like, hands down the best advice that my coach has given me.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Of course.
What have been given? Yeah. I'd say show up on the days that you don't want to. That's it.
Nice. Short and sweet.
Yeah, it would probably be to just send it. Like with calisthenics, when you're doing handstands, you get a fear of like falling.
Yeah.
But you just need to be confident and just go for it. And send it. Yeah,
Amazing.
Pretty much.
Which is going to take ages. I would say to have fun with what you're doing. Like, longevity is key. People don't realize that. Like, you can go into the gym for a week or 3 months, and then you'll go back to normal if you stop for a week. Longevity is key, so you need to work backwards. What is my goal? And figure out the plan from there. Don't start from plan A, start from Z and work your way back. And the best way to do anything for a long time, I enjoy watching movies. You don't have to tell me to watch a movie in the evening because I enjoy doing it. So find a way. And it's not just the gym, swimming, rugby. There's so many ways to get fit. And sometimes when you start doing those sports, it helps you get back into the gym because you're like, now I'm doing it for a purpose. I'm not just here and you're like doing my bicep curls and it's monotonous. I'm doing it because I enjoy it, or I'm doing it because I do this other sport and gym would help. So for me, that's the main thing. If you enjoy it, you will stick at it. And you won't even have to question being consistent. You'll just want to go. Follow that.
You know what, you ate with that, I won't lie. But you know what, going back to the fun thing, I think, you know, when it's like, oh, people try and do these certain exercises and whatnot, and they might like follow someone's workout plan, but I think you really have to find what works best for you. Because it's like, okay, I'm trying to think, squat and barbell squats. Despise them. I used to do them though, yeah, and I used to think this is how my legs are gonna grow. But I actually despised my leg day, and I didn't really like want to progressively overload on it because I was like, I don't want to go heavier. But like, you have to just enjoy the workout, that like the workout plan that you do, and just find what works for you.
The best advice someone gave me is to not be scared to be strong as a female and to have muscles.
Yeah.
Because you don't gonna look like a man and you can be fucking strong, like even stronger than some males sometimes. So, yeah.
Amazing. That is so good.
I would probably say to never give up, because at some point in your life you'll be thankful for that little you who did all the work, and no one's going to do it for you. So for me, growing up, I left home at quite a young age, so I only had me. So my mindset was just, if you don't do it, no one's going to do it for you. So I would definitely say that to everybody else. No one's going to do the hard work for you. So put it in now.
Amazing.
And you'll be thankful.
What piece of advice would you give younger you if you were just starting the gym?
I would say to like not worry about what other people are thinking. I think when I first got in the gym, you're scared that like everyone's gonna like see you mess up or do something wrong, but just like branch out and try new things in the gym. I remember I would do the same like 3 machines over and over again. So just not be afraid to try new things. Like, you're not gonna look stupid. You're only gonna like grow from it. Like, getting uncomfortable will help you grow. So yeah.
I would say just really enjoy it. I mean, it's such fun, and I think that we don't take for granted to use your body for something in like sport or fitness or whatever, because there are people who would wish to do something like that and they maybe can't. So don't take it for granted and just use it for good health.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
You said that we've been given?
That you've been given, or that you would give your younger self.
Yeah, I think kind of along the similar line, the best thing I learned through my fitness journey was just when I want to make a change, doing it slow and like one step at a time and not being hard on myself and just like giving myself the grace to like get one thing under my belt first and then progress from there. And like, because you have so much time to just keep building upon it.
Yeah.
Pretty
I feel
much.
like we all forget that as well. We want to get it tomorrow. But,
Yeah, like the patience is key. We have all this time.
What's your best piece of advice that you've gotten?
I think to just keep showing up, like no matter what other people say.
That's a good one.
Because other people can
Consistency.
drag you down, but if you keep showing up, if you keep putting in the work, you're going to get somewhere.
100%. That's a good one. That's also a good one. With anything, not just fitness. Thank you.
Thank you. So it's day 2, new day, new fit, different color. But we've got to find some more athletes because we didn't get them all yesterday. So, what is the best piece of fitness advice you've ever been given?
To enjoy training, because if you don't enjoy training, you're never going to want to go into the gym and you're never going to make any progress. So like, it doesn't matter what other people are telling you to do. If they're telling you to do bodybuilding training and you think bodybuilding training sucks, don't do it because you're not going to enjoy it. You're not going to make any progress.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's super cliche, but it's just consistency. Because like so many people are asking me like, how do you get results the fastest? Or I'm 16 and I want to be like, what do you recommend for me? It's like, just be consistent for 4, 5, 6 more years and you will have the best results out of everyone you probably know because you just put in the work so long.
Yeah. Epic. Nice. Short and sweet.
Oh, that's so short.
Great.
Wow.
That's it.
Sorry for my apple hands. I
Oh,
just tried
no.
to break an apple here. But
Stay tuned for that video.
subscribe. How many subscribers are you at?
75. Okay.
75K. Let's get it to 100. Easy, 100. Subscribe right now.
I did also ask Libby and Whitney, but my mics died, so their advice is really good, but I'm sorry guys, I didn't catch it.
Would you give your younger self any other advice?
Just go for it. Like, don't listen to the people who are telling you not to start your fitness journey because it's your journey. Like, ultimately, if you're doing it for the right reasons, then there's no reason not to.
Did you have people telling you not to work out?
So no one agreed with me starting the gym because I was so skinny.
Oh.
Which is
Did they think like you would get hurt or like they didn't want you to like change or?
Yeah,
Okay.
so they thought I would get hurt and then like they didn't know if I was doing it for the right reasons because obviously like people who are super skinny
They thought you were like
going to the gym to lose weight.
Yeah.
Because that's such a big misconception about going to the gym. It's not all about burning calories. We go to get stronger. We go to lift heavy weights and put them down again.
Many reasons, yes.
Yeah.
Many
so
reasons.
it's that they didn't understand that. And then, yeah, but I just didn't listen. So.
Hell yeah.
I
Now
mean,
look at you.
Yeah,
Hell
yeah. Yeah, thanks for your advice.
Yes,
Really good.
anytime.
Okay, this is editing Sophie here because I did do an outro at the event, but I wanted to mention a few more things. First of all, I hope you enjoyed all of the advice that the Gymshark Athletes shared because there was a huge range, like barely any of them were the same advice, which I thought was really cool. And I want you, right, as a little bit of homework, not homework, that sounds boring, but I want you to comment your best piece of fitness advice that you've ever been given or that you would give your younger self if you're just restarting the gym. I know there is so much good advice in this gym community, it's just a matter of having a space to share that because at the end of the day, every single Gymshark athlete is just another human being just like you and me. Yes, they might be more well known, but you might have a piece of advice that could really, really help someone who's just starting out on their fitness journey, who's reading the comments. So please go ahead and share that. Like, there is always something new to learn on our fitness journeys, and whoever says that they've got it all figured out really doesn't. And if you are just starting your fitness journey, comment one thing that you want to know or one thing that you want advice on, because I'm sure there's going to be a load of people who will be able to help you, and I'll be reading the comments too. I'll be responding to as many as I can. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe, we're on the road to 100k. If you want to get anything from Gymshark, use code SophieReid10 and that'll get you a discount on all of the Gymshark fits in this video. I'm also going to shout out the most liked comment on this video in next week's video, so get commenting, get liking, and if you want to check out behind the scenes of the Gymshark Lift London event, which was where I was interviewing all of the athletes, check out this video next because it's super fun, super cool, and I know you're going to enjoy it. Love you so much and I'll see you there.